Oh, we are the Fighting St. Bernards of Manchester. We're going to beat your team according to the rules. Hopefully by the end of the game we'll have successfully and fairly earned more points than your team. Welcome to the origin and history of Gentleman's Catch. This is Philippe J. Gunderson, creator and player of Gentleman's Catch. Upon being asked what the J stood for in Philippe J. Gunderson, Gunderson replied, Millhouse. These are photos from the very first session of Gentleman's Catch in 1912. The matchup was between the St. John's Deacons and the Wintersbury Murs, named after a small village in Poland. Count Reginald Sandsberg officiated the games and served as the Lord of Entertainment during the second cider break. He sang 19 songs and juggled the dead bodies of 5 mongooses. Mongooses? 5 beasts. The first inductee into the Gentleman's Catch Hall of Geniuses was none other than Dr. Peabody von Hamstring. He participated in a record-breaking 6 games before he was murdered during a post-match pastry celebration. This photo was taken in 1997. It was around the year 19,337 when the championship squad of the Fighting St. Bernards of Manchester was formed. Daniel Tinkersworth of Birmingham was selected as team master. Shortly after his inauguration, Tinkersworth introduced 4 new segments to the way the game would be played forever, including the idea of beginning each session with a gentleman's deal. Most teams loved the idea. However, Tinkersworth acquired several enemies after the institution of the gentleman's deal. Most notably, Dan the Tigress Notesmith, who was quoted as saying, "The gentleman's deal is confusing. It makes no sense, and it's dumb as shit." Tinkersworth also created the 4th cider break, the fist-fighting wives of Utah, and the annual blood rain. The annual blood rain happened every year the day after Thanksgiving. During the match, each player would select a red base and start eating mint chocolate chip ice cream. Whoever was the last to finish the contents of their bowl would be murdered. Their body would then be punctured by several porcupines and flown over the crowd by elderly storks. The blood rain would rain down over the crowd as the families of the victim would cry, and then they would cry some more. In the world of Gentleman's Catch, or sports in general for that matter, the world will not soon forget the matchups of doom. These included several head-to-heads of every team in the league's toothmen. The Fist-Fighting Wives of Utah was a 3-minute brawl before each game to let out the pent-up aggression within the team's wives. The reigning champion for 73 years was Mrs. Beverly Juice. Later they discovered she was a man. Eventually, the Fist-Fighting Wives of Utah was replaced with the epic jousting of the mascots. The Houndstooth Wizards were the biggest contender for the St. Bernards. Daniel Tinkersworth eventually retired and now lives in Connecticut at the age of 111. He lives with his beautiful wife, Helena, a dental hygienist. When Daniel Tinkersworth dies, he will be replaced by the Sorcerer of Athletics. His name is Tyrone Masters. And when he needs replacing, the United States Speaker of the House, Paul Ryan, will step in. In the off chance that he needs replaced, a random street cat will be appointed.